All right. Shalom Yashala. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Waha Rakako Dash Brakathum. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Ruel. Salutations to the select number of Akion pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat that are listening. What I'd like to go into is just, the wicked ain't gonna win, forever, or pretty much we will see the wicked's end. Um, because usually when you see them, flourish on the left hand side, you know, it does something to your, self esteem, but which, you know, really should be no thought to us because we know how some people get those um how can I say it, get those constellations here. Yeah. So for those who just like hella so called winning and you feel like, damn man, win, hey, the Lord states it very perfect and very accurately, man. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. And we've seen horrific endings, now of course, it's, with this whole celebrity thing, what they're, capable and talented of, right? Like they always refer to it as God-given talent, right? First who comes to mind is, hey, is Kobe Bryant, you know? Um, so when you know the ins and outs of how that happened and the autopsy and whatnot, it's like, damn, man, you don't want that end, so that's something that, to remind you, but more so, be spiritually in a place where, there's nothing really to envy of these people now, man. They're very proud, once you get around proud, entitled, arrogant people, it's, you become to grow this disdain for them, man. That's, only thing that he has, but see, is power, but we're going to be given that in a righteous manner, though. You know, we're not going to be set up to ruin the earth. We're going to be set up to manage the earth correctly. Okay. Let me reread verse 11 again, then I shall read verse 12. Okay. This is back in Ecclesiasticus chapter 9, verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. Okay. So that's, for all you entitled, arrogant ass Jake out there, and you entitled, arrogant ass Edomites out there. Okay. And all you other heathen, man. Okay. Verse 12. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in. Because the Lord gonna let them, live it up. The Lord gonna let them shine. Okay, the Lord's gonna let them be monumental in what they do. But remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. So the Lord's gonna deal with that. You know, this I hear a lot of people make references as to Instagram because it's if you're not, built up with, with a decent amount of self-esteem, some people's spirits are different. Me personally, uh, if I see somebody with, nice things or, hard work is being put in, from afar, I'm like, damn, that's dope. I could, definitely, utilize my grind and, put it in the right, put the energy into the things that needs to be put into, right? First and foremost is truth, right? Utilize the strengths that we have and put our energy into Yahweh Bashim Yashai, and everything else after that, is a good foundation, man. Okay. But I noticed that like that comes up quite often. Especially like a lot of young women, they said that's a killer of self-esteem and confidence when they see other women so-called living it up on those yachts and then over there in Dubai and these foreign countries. But when you find out what these young women are doing for that fame, and unfortunately some of the young men too, it's all filthy. But what they're doing to acquire that, they doing some very dark, twisted things, man. That's why we read it again. It says, envy not the glory of a sinner. Okay? You don't know what they did to acquire that. Hey, some people do put in an actual grind mode and go crazy and grind. And some people, grind in wickedness. But we're not to, glory of that or to, envy of that. Just, hey, let them do what they do. And that verse 12 reminds me because Esau is in mind in this lesson, but of course 2/3 of our people. But when Apostle Gabar said, hey, let E enjoy his kingdom, man. Okay? Trust me, the Most High knows what he's doing. He's going to let him and enjoy his kingdom, man. Because the outlook for E is not going to be good, man. At all. Okay? This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. We don't, no, and like I say once again, we if there's one thing that E had that we don't have at this moment, for one, we're in captivity. You can't be the man in captivity. That was something I always stated, by brothers, coming into the truth. It made sense, and it humbles you. Like, bro, the Most High throws us a bone, man. The Most High keeps all of our heads above water, bro. Call Halal Yahweh Bashem Yashah for that. But you can't be the man in captivity, And even when Jake do shine, man, that's not gonna be nothing compared to the glory that we're gonna have through Yahweh Bashem Yashah. You understand? Back in verse 31, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. So no need to be jealous and bitter of that, bro. We're gonna be giving that. That's just gonna come back to us tenfold, man. To rule in righteousness, to have peace, to have actual enjoyment in your family, your wife, your children, actually having enjoyment in the earth. That's gonna be on another level. Not because he got some new device to distract people, to all this BS is really through, man. So this place isn't gonna hold up, for much longer, man. I think I'm gonna finish off on verse 16. Okay. This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth. Okay. And when you look at that, that's for them to means they're flourishing in wickedness, which goes back to Ecclesiasticus chapter 9 and verse 11 and verse 12. They're flourishing. In their wickedness, they just swimming in it, just swimming in iniquity, just swimming in sin. But they're not gonna go unpunished or unseen. Okay. But the righteous shall see their fall. Who's the righteous? The men of the Lord, man. The 1/3, the elect. Okay? Let me reread that again. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. So no matter how much delight they're having in that wickedness, it's got to come to an end. The lights are going to get flicked on in every corner. Everybody know how that house party or the last call for alcohol goes by, then it's 1:55 a.m. then them lights come on. You ain't gotta, what's the saying? You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out. You know what I'm saying? But in these people's case, these Edomites, okay, these the wicked, okay, and then 2/3 of our people who are hand in hand with are going to get judged, man. For our people who sold themselves short, on this side, you know, not sticking through. And when I say that, I'm not talking about Jake being simple and not applying yourself. It's just that, hey, this isn't our rest. The wicked would like to convince our people this is our rest. And the more you become more and more engulfed in this place to where you have no wits about yourself, you just gonna fall into the trap. That's why it says envy not, because if you continue to envy, you're gonna try to what can you possibly do to fit in here, man, but to only mess up your chances of being saved, man, and not being destroyed. This place is finished. So no matter how much they appear to be having fun, man, it's all gotten, by deceit, and when wickedness, man. This is no this right here, this isn't long term, for all that, wickedness. They've had their day in the sun. Now it's time to pretty much cut them lights on. Party's over, man. But that's all I had on this. I just want to touch on that. Once again, Abaratazah, this is edifying for the body. So with that, I'd like to say, Kol Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Waharakak Dash Barakathum. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat out there listening. Shalom.